port no. It will be denominated in dollar because it's based on the value. At the end of what on nebo and the calculated duty.
Okay.
Mama no nya calculation. Assuming say we import to car ba.
Yeah.
Na car no turn ho $5,000. And na o ship car na ba. O ship aba no any $2,000. Say $7,000. Every dollar no 17 cedis no. $7,000.
Ebeko
times 17.
Ebeko bi pa.
Value no so na dey calculate we amount. Duty amount.
Yeah.
And 7,000 no or they multiply 10. And the value no emma from. Duty no emma from.
Aba.
And the duty has come down.
I see.
We any nyoma ato force in the country and say ufu na aba from the ho asema na meka.
Yeah.
Aduane na aba from the ho asema na meka.
Yeah.
Enyoma ne bo aba from the ho asema na meka. Building materials aba from the ho asema on can he has not said anything different. And this is the time one all the economic indicators are related to the real issues at ewo ho. And watch afi wachire in the last 6 months, 7 months, how much expenditure people didn't think say betimi aye na yaye. Look, capitation grant arrears from 2023 within 7 months ya kala ni nyina be sin ne. Enra Minister for Education a release statement wasi na ye kwotwero no ye nyam twero ye no otua because when you come to practicals and some match the main paper practicals sika no otua amomo and some match practicals no ura fi say last year no why ko for
yeah
sit down
ne very tough
very terrible
yeah. Too bad.
And all these expenditures have been done and he's laid them in the budget statement. Baby, expenditure why? Look, $700 million have been paid out of car yede. Euro bond na enunti yede car projects are a bilateral donor support no. Yes, stop projects ni nyina no. Ye call default no. Within 7 months, you have $700 million dollars.
Wonderful.
Na Kwabena ne hami pa ne hami a me bo ato force about so me say onim say MPP aye irreparable damage to the infrastructure of this country. If you say they awarded projects no do mako do 14 projects and they are captured under on page 68 of the budget statement. Oma awarded projects, road projects, mako 14 with no dedicated funding. Enti Kaswa to Uniba Road.
Okay, all right, you finish it.
Kaswa to Uniba Road.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation of Ofanko to Nsawam Road, dual carriageway. Dualization of Takrade Agona Junction Road. Swami interchange local routes. Construction of National Route N18 Wa to Han Road. Tumu to Chichiliga Navrongo, including construction of 36 meter span reinforced concrete bridge over Kanyibe River. Construction of Navrongo Chichuluga Sandema Road. Tepa Maban Gosu Road. Hohoi Jasikan Road. Nkwanta Oti Damongu Road. Hohoi Have to Hohoi Road. Dualization of Adenta Dodua Road. Construction of Jenny to Sampa Road. These routes were awarded with no dedicated funding.
How?
Na omwadwen wo ho ne say
breaking no twi ha.
Ne tie ne say sika bia ni ho a omode ye. Ne ma sika ni ho omode ye ne say. Enam say omudi sika ni nyina na bosia ya gye a omuntimi ntua ye fe no debt default no nti. Babia amano ne ayekogye sika no is supposed to be $3 billion and ye dey yes anyoma we. And official creditor countries no say because ye default sika ntimi ntua sika no mabium. And all these projects were abandoned.
Menya we na afanyo say mo repackaging na mo ye de yo ya.
Onim ne oka. Say na no so no one tena obi ntu onim ne e kan e. So one tennis chamber ho. Enunti sa kwan we nyina $3 billion. Na onim. Enam say ya started twan kakra no. Minister of Finance minister no aban any official creditor countries no. Akoye meeting. So instead of the $3 billion between man, almost say Afibia on 250 million.
I see.
80 under this, it will take us 12 years to finish this road projects. 12 years. And we have just let $3 billion go. And I had budget $250 million every year. So these roads have also been captured under the big push project because Yawodia we and Abai Ato forcing any ministry, what the OCC catch on and say they should bring a priority list. And yet we there are a lot of them, but we a priority list. We a priority because we know, but be Drew no. I say I'm funny. Drew be 70%. I started commencement in Yoma. Na yes, say yeah you we a common. If it's mobile, almost 10,000 kilometers of roads. If it's a kufu, the question, yeah, the Bisana said, "Ever here," or say we should open our eyes. Ye be ye so
nothing could be.
Now we are buy some people are buying 673 kilometers in 8 years.
In 8 years.
In 8 years. Enti nyame ya adomo a sa nyoma president mama dia baya or say 166 constituencies every year obi abenya 10 kilometers. Nyame ya adomo in the next 3 years obehu say we will build over 5,000 kilometers of road. And ebeye evenly distribute constituency bi abenya 10 kilometers. At least you have seen say wanya kakra. Apart from these big projects big push no no. Enti the mrana ba parliament
yes ho adwuma. Mesia baba enkomo bi wo a say enye yenua Mensa Thompson deputy director edema Securities and Exchange Commission.
Yeah.
Say enye menen was just 5 minutes in Komobi.
Okay, all right, sure.
But come bad ebusa bebusa so in all this the insecurity on the street, the carnage on the street, guns. But I'll come back to you. So I have in my hand a document from this, a public notice document, investment scam alert, rise of fraudulent investment schemes in Ghana. Okay, so may pick the first paragraph, quick one. The Securities and Exchange Commission is the statutory body set up by the Securities Industry Act 2016, Act 929, as amended by the Securities Industry Amendment Act 2021, Act 1062, with the object of regulating and promoting the growth and development of an efficient, fair, and transparent securities market in which investors and the integrity of the market are protected. So it goes on and on. And I think they have some news for us. The deputy director is here, Mr. Mensa Thompson, for Deputy Director for Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. I want to say, Chairman, Kwabena.
Kwabena mi Joseph.
Boko there.
Nyami adomo dia che.
Good. But we nyamo document we this morning.
Yeah.
Also we know too technical. So sometimes you see jamwa na mo chire mo ade so that we don't put out some many misinformation out there. What is the issue?
Welcome na me dasi ma menche for Securities and Exchange Commission you media ye di ni se ye na ebo omo a timamufo ho ban efa o musika sem toto ye ho ade ye friend investment to the sike ko she investment bibia mu a yen na ye hwe ye na regulate companies no fund management companies no ye na regulate the stock exchange, that's the stock market. Ye na regulate the fixed income market, that is bonds. We issue bond treasury bills ni we ni nyina ya na ye regulate. Na ye dwumedi ni se ye protect investors no timamufo omdo musika ko hihye sa investment instrument we mu ye license
ebini say my example.
So say okoto treasury bill. Yes. So treasury bill a fixed income security. And no ebi as a buying issue a buying instrument. Your primary dealers omo koto instrument ni fra buy ho no makoto ama the secondary market.
Okay.
Omo any etimamufo no mokoto bi. Until before be no say we issue prospectus na ye hwehwe on krataa mu hu se nipa na temamufo do omusika e question nsa se obetu omunsi hu no ya ampa se nipa kro no obetimi etu ade no hu si hu na oka se obode be mom no ti ba hwehwe on krataa mu nyina na ya make sure oye bibie
ya fan se first men's gold e fall under more
so men's gold generally e fall under yen fall under yen is just say na your gap will be in the law and no more exploited. Because for the financial sector is regulated by the Bank of Ghana, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the National Insurance Commission, and then NPRA. And they regulate the financial sector. Bank of Ghana regulates money market activities, just a lending and borrowing, SICA. Securities and Exchange Commission, yeah, securities, instruments, bonds, fixed income, stock, what have you. What you say? They're not all say or initially or say udu sikama na wabeto gold na wa invest gold na ma until he was taking money from people. That is a deposit taking activity and we a Bank of Ghana juma. But a chirokote third party company say brew marketing what you say na okoto gold no brew marketing now they are men's gold normal trading amount. That trading aspect no a investment activity out your interest man for and no ye a yen into the no way say Bank of Ghana for corner or say Bank of Ghana regulating me or say mejuman and folly under more folly under sec sex for also call or say folly under Bank of Ghana.
I see.
So that's what he was doing. He was just dilly-dallying until say eventually he was closed anyway. But basically that's how the market is now. Nancy no maybe because wa ehun akohia say ye bought mfo no kokko because kofo be the online platforms bi apeba e man kofo nti de bia nya complaints.
I see.
Nkofo enano obi de $750 online platform say we invest here within 1 week ubenya nsimu bi at 20% and ubenya say just on be double say kanama
na honorable decide when Crawford asujidi
the greed is too much.
Kwabena, it will shock you the number of complaints we receive on a daily basis.
No, Sadio Crawford asujidi.
Kwabena, I can show you some of the complaints. You'll be shocked. People are investing online platforms. Online platforms. Facebook, yes.
Many honorable asubesi a chatting no seminfa
Baby,
how
have done a lot to us.
So many. Kwabena, but Kwabena, near ama say ama ye near brea ya TSC mountain so ne say. You say fraudsters no oma clone the faces and voices of public officials. One time me hunu video bako Ibrahim Mahama Ibrahim Mahama the interview bi a wo ye omo AI a generate voice or can say or encouraging for so omo invest in a particular platform. Enti uhu video na wadwen ba ya say no Ibrahim Mahama promote there not just say depa and people are putting money into this. Your free baby gold AI. People were putting money into it. Second one, you man penny John Mahama, the image and then the voice. They are generating. Last one you last week, a honorable Haruna Idrisu. The voice.
So that one.
And now obiti the interview. Omofa nipa ni interview awaye no dada. No ma clone voice no. Na omode promote investment activities. No to people engage in these activities thinking say once Ibrahim Mahama now Omanpenyi John Mahama na say Owura Haruna Idrisu I endorse kwa there and they are the part and this thing and they are putting money into these things and the complaints are coming udu sika to ma de be chobe kona ira platform na ira and these are very 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 serious issues na kwamna I say ye bought timamufo kokko. Last week, yenyanenti say nkofo no bi echo this almost targeting rural communities no omo call northern region echo organizing investment forum omo encouraging nkofo so yesuma your officers ni bi omo ne Iyoko officials echo ho and Sunday ema nyame adom ye chi nipa 4 echi omo ne mu 3 Rwanda Rwanda for and a Ghana ni baako omu di say adwuma no
complice.
And most of these platforms, so what we are seeing is say do one and free her. So Kwabena, some of them no, you could see say the telcos are a bit complicit because some of them provide a merchant number, mobile money merchant number. Or more conventional now so be investment now. No more merchant number, mobile money registered. I'm out this so. So so in the coming week we'll be meeting with the Chamber of Telecommunication to look at how we are going to clamp down on these activities. Again, we're also looking at how we're going to be meeting with the Cyber Security Authority, the Ghana Police Service, and Yoko. And in the coming days, we are going to be very, very, very strict on these things. They should be careful. We are coming after them very strongly. Now, you Ghana force koko say before ube engage in any investment activity, any online even say a financial company cry na sa ba ho no say for sika beto ho mema unsi hu me say ya bra oko SEC your website and say oko ye toll free number no so a your toll free number so e wo ho obetimi afre no obisa say company ABC they aba me ho say because me investment is saying many things say sa company for no mama the license is only juma say your money per con license I be catch your money per con license so I be catch or no wetimi aye careful nti e be straight me for nipa boni for doors wo krumpa nti musika kakra na monya no mo ho ban obia ka say online for sika be so bibi mu no be si ho ama wa menye o dada oju sika kodi oju sika ni we a unhu ni bio. We are doing whatever we can to trace these people, but who be here say we might no so I aware no my you can reach out to the SEC, go to our website, write to us, ask about the company, and I say call us, ask about the company, and only when we tell you say that company we your license no your man up to me so ultimately jinko fusika investment in kwa na do sika be show.
All right, thank you. But Obia send me a message. I say, Obia send me a message. But see, even it's happening in UK, and UK authorities have issued a warning to the public. They even use Kinchas for such promotions with the same AI generation. Kwabena says, boss, please, some of the online shops and marketing platforms too are involved. They are doing it. All right. So Mama Jamfua says the UK one is called cryptocurrency. It's not true, right?
Look, cryptocurrency is a legitimate activity. It's just that in different forms. And Samuel Menoka say, you develop guidelines on virtual assets together with the Bank of Ghana that is going to look at that. Crypto is not fraud, but it has its own issues as well. And that's why we are developing the guidelines. But we here and conform mobile platform so say for sika maye, you be man who say who this can go to now bekono money ho.
I see.
And they are taking a lot of money from the people. We need to tell the people to be very, very careful.
Okay. Samuel, in your Hassans Commander, watching you live from New York, I have it all over on my Facebook, Zaneto, Kujetu Aruna. I engaged even some of them, and it ends up that they are Nigerians. And some Ghanaians too are collaborating with them. Okay, all right. So I think it's a serious issue, man, for a one problem. And yes, you have a buamo. Na ya mu media partners ya munya ma ye bibia de no mo abere ye bibi na ya hwe na ya mu media partners no na ade ne hihye waso an wati se de asma me kan de na wahwe
na me pese me bisa question
why you don't get so on tea why don't get so on tea why don't get say no me no e na dwe say police ni kan ho obo se fia ma we abu say titim enkasa ye fra ye nua bi o police mu ye fra ne hwe dabo o adwuma mu a oni meji papa so dabo o yade o show this say ya da obeje
but number pacho so me bisa unse o ka say
once people want to invest now, they should reach out.
Yeah.
How quick is your response?
We have a toll-free number 24/7.
Okay.
Just call, or you can send an email.
Okay.
If and I'll call your website, so your complaint section. So
Okay.
Just reach out in less than 24 hours. Call the crowd here. I just say, and check you be operationalize 24-hour.
No, na me person
call service no for your call center no.
Exactly.
But I think so during working hours there, once you call us, call on there quickly. You better check out see when we say company we either say your money license and or okuta license and we need license. Before wait me
when you for 24 hours so mra ho.
Yeah.
I'm on district offices.
Debbie.
That is where the issue.
We don't have regional offices. Yes, we
yeah.
Yes.
Say bibi o ho say check and
and until you call until we say your smile call from Moko wa chase Rwandancy. Yeah, so but we use the surveillance system.
Na Bobie say mon form media partners na dey no confirm
where dey anya bone kwan so
na mo dey 24 hours no ata so na
anya bone kwan so
enya adwuma almost be dedicate to towards that.
Maybe say by 9 na my service me photocopy awie.
Position about at the time about. Shoot be a woman me and
say Crawford come once up. Nansay me qualification ko sra me hwam kola suit ya na me kwa ko pedi. Omo seja me kwa stand up na me hwam kola suit na me si ye me ko pebi na me dream ka ko dwom ko to me ko to aso yaso Friday na go ball ho me mia ne sa
Kwabena we show club business papa.
All right, thank you so much. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizens Show. I'll come back. Make out say Solomon Uswaba Ansah. I'll come back. Na ababa be ejuma kakra. Mpacho yemo we free on members here.
My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, but so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy. We can create jobs. We can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to
ahwade immune system o nyankopon e de awura ni paduane mu sam moye ho ban no enna sa wonom imbusaba mixture e pagya immune system na bribia ya yare ntimiu sese de amanfo dodo no a na di imbusaba mixture do ne ho adanse ese enyarewa horo anipa enyina etimi ba ne so ene nyarewa kese nkaye a wuti ne din ene ho ka na oyemu ahyew nyina no e boye ho ban afiri ho enna wo mpo a omo wo nyarewa ne dada no monum doctor enro no enum imbusaba mesano a emomo ahoden pintin ya wo munti mpo se yare ese omo ho imbusaba mesa ewo kansi eni o maimu babia yeto enro etufo mfre 0246 208496 FDA ahihye se adwade nkrato yi magye atomu se ye
yasensa bo yasaba afise obia obetuma to asase nsasa ne bodi da fom anu na Benji estate and Investment Limited. Okofaba. Wasa Bragana for Nara. Insasa. Langat Sahi for Sembia Renew. Atoya. Within 2 weeks. Naya Yon Pepes. Near Zama. Sasa Papa Gugu Baby today. Metropolis. Apo City. Central. Woman who say yes.
And I go for a mobilize it. A mobilize. No when you're based in the solid. Just to prosecute the agenda. And you someone did that. Party in government, man, and in now. Why am I position Mukolo be party him for now? So for young Gasamon Culture Officer Monchili or Tom Munya Duma.
Yeah, some more.
Now, post for no so professional. Because as a Muslim, you could soon be an issue. A crow, we are 7 toast run. I talk for man, I drop by 10 minutes will be a Vietnam. Will be the by 10 minutes. Will be
I say you as in any subri.
Ah, the crow, na they say, we Ethiopia had a dico consapa. We Ethiopia, if you ask them, dico consapa Ethiopia. If it's Ghana, Ethiopia, a police state, or be a Behunibia concerning.
Sir,
we knew Bianco share was a hot da. Oh, yeah, spy. That the lumber we had how many minutes in the whole Ghana tea.
Obiati.
I never say be. Debbie, you handsome. A dinadia was some now, war, you know. A bet me, yes, I did pass a friend's intelligence led operations are and conform me a form what. I am some of my set agenda. Tibedia, a foot took a cram, the Bema bang, say, Omoma, Omani Naho. Mammon, yes, we were for no more be so hide behind say chief tansy omboa, and ye chief tansy. And go for the year as such a political agenda. That's our agenda, would you going to agenda? Not 10 BB, half a year, would do me swano. Hang go for any new, 1 more, or Munim so maybe yes, car prosecution banner. Over so much one or Moda. Tell or more plan as a how best I be funtum system. I'm man, struggle now after near free soon. That's what you are planning.
I know, per se, everybody was talking about Boko, talking about insecurity, and nobody has time to talk about your economic gains.
Or more build up a momentum and a build up. One killing fast. I'm telling you so bad, but discusses our problem. No. Now, no, you be no, quite economy will freeze to inflation at 23.8%. Minister of Finance could do parliament, I was say, and the SWAT here about 13.7. Over is better than one is a memono, I discussion. A winning. Oh, no, your Baba catcher and say, none the rating, I a junk. JUNK junk.
A pro
to take that a Kenofuriata ne Mahmoud Baumiane Adesene Oma Bonko. Now, Twako General Parliament, I can say, and that year, Fetch was about B-. No, on walk out. Yanni, what do you father from 2000 ever? Now, party in power, a year budget, we are not Kumaba, shadow budget. Now, guys, are there.
Yes.
Not almost a job with Yabeto. You
debate on it.
Yeah, budget, you know, normally about your petition called diplomatic corps. No, Makushia Civil Society, Adea, Yakobu, Obi, or Abilkumanov. Hey, this sort of people, where did they come from? Look, NPP, Nancy, I am from the National Delegates Conference, yeah. On my observe, even 30 seconds, minutes, 30 seconds silence for your friends at NSCUMI.
Oh no, but I think they showed some videos that day.
Money, yes, wedding Gunimo, and there's committed from the boy, yes, wedding Gunim.
No, but almost share videos.
Why videos? And there's coming, nobody observed any silence for him. And so, and now I'm also boycott to a ye. Made a move to Tunko Palo and visit or more good in the say, or more years a budget. These are the people you are dealing with. And the dear Etimu, I've been fear about Mutimi. What is the people who are now the Quaco at the chieftains? Oh, security for a moment now. Na say no more penal. Esa so mo se be aduru no. Bibiasa and it aswasa. Budget here by yom dia junk. Me makasa ban. E was a Ghana for near setting new standards for your Muhammad aban. And this say de Akufo-Addo aban eye yasek just growth no cry beche. Because maybe feel say interest will be real say ban ebe from pa. Nema businesses in here dey expand.
But so no cash abafo.
No, 27% still high. It's very high. 32. And I'm
32. And about 27.
Yeah. And for and MPP, I'm a mono Nana Kufado and Yastic. Because I heard a West African average. Togo, Nico, Divan, they are doing under 5%.
I see.
Oko English West Africa crowd, yeah. Omone no many sapa. But Sierra Leone, 23%. Nigeria, 17%. The feel say, yeah, no, and it was a tibafo. And Tinisa will more derail. All my focus, yeah, day. A free ho. Now we focus. Na mo chechiro man na ebe krabe. Sanyo ma we bia no mde ombeye. Yen ko hyase yen create confusions. Obeka ye a abai ba ya no start use sa your friends union shi and always a next for some person me dey. Ya ma ya no am minimum kromo an konfa no mu. Tira says a mete General Secretary of the Ghana Residents Association say enkofo bi e kasati a say almost strike no. Omo de omo hwe ni ye ko hospital and you be hu na say wo kra be hospital me mother. Sa ko say kia pick no. Wo treat say wo professional dey ama no. Ya kasa tia unti no. Ye nya problem dey ba hospital o be boy pan ye wo ko hospital ko wuso o baby asa kwa no wa mo hwehwe mu yi because me chief ni nanum. So tia se.
Na press conference.
Only need only Magere na dey nkomo.
I see.
An opportunity to me tia I couldn't believe it. I say hey. Akwa we na dwene mu nye. Ya tia na Bevendet. What say aban no to me ma omampani oman mra no mo omampani kwa so obeyi obi oba beye register Bevendet. Also ma ko demonstration and also ma ko strike because omampani ayi obi. And you are dealing with a very delicate situation. And was so mo woni da hosa bo. And so mo va honcho. When our membership na 137 and the swat about 187. Obesa kwa kwetia kra me ha kwetia figures no.
At 87. And 187.
87, yes, sorry. Wo kwa kwetia no. There is no guarantee. Because akwetia na ngasa no, abana mukotu wie no. And that's all court anamwa.
Yeah.
So it means say obi they also lose one year do so e dey. Olusu. Ana usa ko contest no. Enye easy sa. So tia say. And the part other party na sa so akohye chembra. So mo ko ye top down. Ye ko yi ye ko bo
roof Ansah dey abetu foundation.
Ai! Ma wo nipa bia ba wi ase o.
Je mo na mo dai ba e.
Ame je se mi firi mo a.
Mi dem ko ja o.
Mi ja na di wajie. Mi who big da. Sa crop of go for o. Mi who be my life mu da. Now they believe in this decision. That is the best. They are ebema candidates na to be the executives. Now you executives are and now executive to go to abe. He's on his way to getting 5%. Because we had the total delegates a year one people more. Omonya more than 200,000. If I saw Mungo to Abama and 0.0 something I'll be now national post. And it a more tactics from her Omqua union for nature monto to you. Also, when they buy $1 no munyabi.
Yes.
$1 say. Me makasa national security ni week but now sir aboti for na say ya run no munyi up
omo na system no mu ye dey
ya tia na commercial banks ye okromu a omo $1 na no dey come aboti for no mo ton mankofo just because mudi bi nti no mom ye ma no na omo ton $1 mankofo obi enu a me mako bank o ko na the invoice mo so we transfer they will do it for you but agenda no ma set ya tun $1 ni bi ni ho towards a moki kamu tribo musa no man they are looking for loopholes. National cathedral semi na ye kan ho asemi. Se ba ye na report na Malta. What why so Reverend Kusibuati has been vindicated. Your friend say opoku na been vindicated. So omu nyina ho bon kan wade nu. What was here? Enti say san yoma wenu am ni na afa ne tra. A agenda no more setting, and they still have their men in the media.
They are there.
Sikano womo se sika omo faye. Now near 97 akoto amena, officer sikane bi nche.
E bi sure. 97 nyina nyina ne ko.
Eh, abi ade da 0.5 crown ko. Ni nyina hye omo ho.
Ade ne amena ne da ho.
Amena keke no eno go tua 97. Sa sikane nyina womo. Ofa SMA dia pudio ehefo. o charge o MP ye can Shenkofo ho Kwabena du boy dey be Shenkofo national service I don't know I told you national service what one
ye ho na me de be say fa na me de aba fa honorable akuga na me de fa honorable so yes, as much as we are dealing with insecurity, yes, that you can no. On the other side, we are dealing with corruption.
Yes.
Oral.
Yes.
Ebinum say oral are you too slow. Unfortunately, your system now is slow, so we couldn't play some of the tapes for it, but yes, making a boss the amount. So daughter in say omonye slow. Jumano omuguswa omoye.
Yes.
Then he cited NSS issue as one that encouraged and umbeshe a prosecutions as last week omonka bin shem nom psycho pie another ayibisua omonche say 180 million cedis be echo I think Ghana Commercial Bank, right?
Mantia story.
Yeah, Ghana Commercial Bank also. No more tracking scano 80 million Ghana cedis ayra.
Now what you went on no so
na 80 million cedis na ayra no so once you track you two checks a year or service to be dimo or the iska every says kanu
or says be asai go yi or says be dia pio
we almost a little less than 2 million Ghana cedis
e dia karugum
say 80 million no dia ayra. But baby, omo tracking no makonso or says be the only din personal check or says be.
That's any I know where they go
so attorney general and or Becano until they finish or so NSS didn't say you know ma hold you on say no.
Or say baby
after the who new elements. Yeah, so much check it. So the explanation and also similarly there are other cases of fresh elements. He mentioned before case about nemo bekana yetua and he mentioned beige capital issue yebetua. Then he mentioned other few answer one more person mutua. But now minia enkoma was street no ye. Is this how we want to clean the system from corruption?
David, I say up game, yeah. My main country
Bank of Ghana, sorry, and GCB. Thank you, Kingsley.
Thank you, pure Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
The catching the Mama administration say, Opa mo nyakwan bia. Ultimate Jessica na nkofo we I see you echi mu nyina guma Ghana for ni okay. I'm telling you.
But I quite say Jessica no near jamo.
Da ko jamwan. Wo de obeja na yem ban na omunya from public office. Send be ya ye no mu ye hia wo mo e omutua interest ne ka ho a omunko mbebe. Yeah. Street generation no nkofo nye too much about so be acquire na you. Yes, we need development. But nkofo bi say nkofo hu ne say body bi breach bi ball man in the last 8 years. And we need to correct Sadia said the bay MOB mba mu madwene se abemu no ye se ye ba be wianko for otiase national service dia okay 548 million Ghana cedis se se 180 bia dey abeka ho e move no almost your friend say 72 million 720 million. Here the minimum capital requirement okromu for opening a bank and 400 million. Yeah, the 100 million can even be 2 banks. Mebunu do na benya adwuma fianga for ya confessika we edi omo edi just say they flaunt it in our faces. Kwabena no mo be catch me no me no say omo smart na wo mu sika di say bokura mo nya primanfo sika kura gamu si en chele pa na ya tete ho etu dia to ne gere o shebo so July me try say national service there mate say won to me there no so mo wie investigation as there. Now, or say outcome no or the better very important to deal with matters of God. I'm saying. Now, Makase, one more bay must see a didn't you man. Or be a one to me and fast scandal every office album, no better such a year.
There were scandals every
National Scholarship Secretariat. Kwashe and your matantai, Proya Kankai, Sikaria, fake in your mama, and Gofua, Omo, and go school that cry both fake admission letters, Eddie Chiaka. National Health Insurance, what you are doing? Via, or mine, and the Mufana.
So, which means I didn't also.
Hey, now, pardon. On mine 2016, now you're can 120 billion. Governor, 80 year best friend. one tackle because what to be tackle and I'm at to your idea krumao.
Yes.
Energy sector in some huna koso. Yet Tikrumwa, ECG, Auditor General report here by catch 75 million my hotel no new contract.
You'll be a hey,
yeah, was your
boy.
Not yet, it's only a can't not try to say, yea. Or to me, 15 billion, or declares 10 billion. 5 billion, that's you maybe a coil. Even with the 10 billion over catch, say, catch water for me almost 6.5 billion. Na yo omo tete o omo yo okay o obi enu a wo check you omo didi koba obi akowi aponche oda wonder because the sentence eh china aye de ne konsa wom. What are we talking about? E de ne ye ka no anything no corruption no e na edi enya ye tumi tu ase akwabena ye ntumi tu ase fiko but ye nte so keke ye te so kakra bi kura no a o ma ne benye sika from Amasama to Nsabom
sika no ho.
I don't quite a na kufa do yadwene o se yetisika so sa asem no kan de be giase
no kra
to no hu se yetisika so ba ye no no so betena so wo de ahihye no boto won ne gofo ana mo to no mo kan se hunu kire enoti attorney general mo ya ye slow are de ba me gajro because national service dey na gofo twa so be shan gofo no court ya hwa ni mo aka se July and 28.
But I think he has given out an explanation.
No explanation we yemfa wo de first one na we nya na wo quarter se quarter to vary charges wo de kakra na wanya na wo de no ka ne hu se go for court wo enti asem ho ne e vary case no na e koso na be tra wo tie kire na so mo ye negotiation ko ye 60% 50% nobody is going to take that.
I'll come back to you.
Come back to me.
Mary Adams says, Bobie, that is why they say if you touch one, you touch all. This is because they are all criminals defending each other. Olivia Dan says, well, we put pressure on AG. Let us also caution our judges who will be sitting on these cases. We all know how some of them are. Okay, so Brian Mama says Solo is the best. Tony Ebenezer says Bobie, check the network. All right, thank you, Tony. Agnes Bila is here. Solo the chiller. I don't want anybody to know. Honorable, I don't know. Kakra.
Me das me jitum se aba President Mama weni bebrebe no ne kese pa no se boshe se be je sikana film crofo no ya sen prosecute omo ye mrane be ya adwuma nti ubisa me ye sure se se ubisa ubie o machi YouTube na bisa Ghana for se edien pa na ohwehwe President Mama ho a ora be dikan ora be dikan because my sister station bia ma me follow ye na ma hu se Ghana for no be bre se ye be jisika na free omo ho na ya punish omo ye money one of the issues na the wheels of justice run slowly. No correct Kwabena no correct ni say
eni say wheel no eni gia ye pia so ye eni gia ya te ye dia say enti ye pia wheel no na tisikwam ba ye.
You see, Attorney General we Oyobia or very diligent. Enti ebe better say ye be prosecution ni ye. Nenye the needed results than say ye be camera me sure say 4 years we. Say NDC ka say onye hwe. Obey prosecution ko obey adwuma yes a ko say 4 years na be so. I'm telling because the things are massive. I mean oral report no apart from oral na chi no. Hwenyoma every national service eba. Hwenyoma every signal bureau eba. Hwenyoma ni nyina so no will be dealt with. Emrani bisa yesi say I was Attorney General no pe nipa mo boa no. Na yetimi forward a process ade intentem because Ghana for no pen intentem but who says oh ye mra na okotofo mba bi a going back to it the one here na prosecution anye ye nti me warishemu say in the next couple of days I mean we will fast track it. In fact me ameti hai say ye chibebre gumu a ye ni beji because that is what we promised the people of Ghana. But so bi anye bone a na wan hwehwe ade no mu ye na o man ni pa no so de no ko gina court a na ankoye ya obahu say you will start talking in your nti ye ma attorney general the benefit of the doubt ono ankasa hu say agitations if refer mumba anything and say a press conference so ye say unsolicited o ono an buy no say he want to come and give update. I've seen something about this attorney general. Transparency hallmark so woman who issued nolly prosecute you don't need to explain but of all the things that he has issued he has come to explain the reasons why or issue here.
So we agreed on that level.
Yeah.
That yes, or explaining Yema, and that is our governance.
Yeah.
But as to whether
or for Janshim.
What no?
Oh.
What do you say?
I'm okay. So when the regional tribunals,
Exactly.
Yes. And also will come and support the system just to improve or speed up processing.
The AG is not talking about it.
Yes. I think it's one of the issues that we need to also raise up. When you saw sign of deputy, I don't see a very vibrant.
Yes.
And the major they say things will come to their perspective. Yeah, penenten yen because nyoma ye tete no. And nyoma ye hu no. I mean, President Mama himself came to say Ghana was a crime scene, right? And we are expecting to see the crime. But Sanya Woka is saying, I'm sure Yomanum, yeah, Sanya Woka National Service. Also, Yanko, yeah,
yes.
And I'll be who from so I'll be boom. So let's say in Kaumfa, we don't call.
Only come now, they were the channel as and when.
Ajo Breo. I saw him. They even have linkages. You don't need to waste the cost time by prosecuting this later. No, I mean let's do the right thing. I know he's on top of the job. Now he will do a lot of the things. But Kwabena, having said that, you know omo ye bone no allegedly no omo kasa and my supporters and ya chida for no bofu no.
I see.
Omo no kasa.
Oh, second.
Because Enka, I've never seen a group of people like MPP before. At least at this transition stage in there, you should have kept quiet. But microphone will be answered before. But it will still catch up with them. It will catch up. I mean, they had audacity to just talk. Say President Mama, or why when this say we I mean, a lot of them.
Say Krano, almost them say Orano recovery. More just saying,
all the campaign.
And nobody should delude themselves. Say the aura is only about recovery. We will cover the money, but for those who have committed offenses, we will give. You see, every law, say udi bonia. Now, say what for state assets, and now what state no colonel. The first principle is to recover. If you recover, you have committed that offense there, the sentence must come. And yes, I say you free ho. Na bibi entachira o china me so mekọ akofa. And say chime beje.
That is the fear now.
Oh, nti bunya botre.
That is the fear now. The plea bargain. I want to Ghana for a fears now, sorry say. Necessary no mefa. Na mekọ akotua bi. Na mape baby afade a ene obi abetamo.
But na plea bargain e kan nyina e here say. Obi ama out image na abontin kan say nipa sumasi I plea bargaining am I the way no.
But I think the AG is saying they approach him with all, so they are looking at all those things.
Yes, maybe they say national service there or can say they use even some of the corporate the alleged corporate or use more as like prosecution witness. The first thing is not to throw the people into jail alone. Say what no call now okodi 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Now jar resources no. Ema na busuanfo a. Say aboka. And the first thing is the recovery. And so obi ba na my opportunity say me na nyoma ekoso wo ho no. Minim hu bibi. But me pese me no hia. Na no ya na pass play again at Ghana how. Me pese me no hia. Way. Instead of jailing nipa back no. If you can recover 100 million Ghana cedis instead of jailing one person, now you all free. Now be jailing 4 others. I think it is worthwhile and necessary to take. And Attorney General the benefit of the doubt. Now onko at pace I was doing say AF speedy enough but effective to get prosecution. If I can use any asset on so kakra, Attorney General so kakra, the regular update no so be boa because it didn't nipa ni trimu say we kura ehu ne ekoso a I mean na nipa no start agitations yenye we enti we can assure Ghana for say who reservation it is right no correct say you solo I express no but the prosecutions will be done and they will come in their numbers. Me sure say 4 years we means obebre Ghana hapa no Attorney General no. But you see because you see you need to investigate the issues.
Yeah.
And until you no wa high ama ebia OSP. Ebi wa refer we because you need to do investigations. Investigation takes some time. Say yeah the ABD go and draw the person back. But on one can so issue statement. Okay, or issue statement. No catch all the corruption fighting institutions say use the law because the man who say nipa no cry money na you kwetwe ba MPP still control the media. Most sectors of the media. What is good for us is the social media na aboa amaye ba power ni nyoma no ene adwuma amomwe adwuma ne amoye because they use the media. Photocopy. So photocopy na some dey beka. Photocopy man do when dey beka ho asem. Yen person printed them will be able to how.
Maybe I go go across so obeko copy with that game so ye. What did that tell the ultra articles? What was it chasing grab am go bro. Oh no, was be count here.
Kwabena.
I don't hey, that would be a say what you want. Hey,
be a member of parliament.
Oh, that be
That's be a board member. Where do you be?
Now, all of them be up got that taro.
Agugan. Also, Agugan so yeah, Jumano do one. So we are Jumanes. I will say Jawo. Now to me, Jumano.
Go who was your go for the time.
Me man could be live. That from the office in Kuyano. No more silly now. Oh my gosh, I'm going to hobby.
Enti Kwabena, me wine up no.
Yeah.
Me are very confident to say a few way going into next year, a lot of the positions will take place. Me what kind of messages no? Me who say text no back. I can say yes court no. Say ni Attorney General na anya kwan ye ne nyoma diligently no. Enyoma no duru ho so a ye nya no. Say ni bebre nso gina Attorney General no so.
Yes.
Me nua na asem na o kai me no. Those tribunals no, if you put them up because the cases are many, if you want to get it done, we can empower them, special tribunals to take care of these cases because say you can say you use the ordinary court now. The backlog of cases, I mean, it will delay it. But eventually, oral will work. Eventually, prosecutions will come. Possibly, people will be jailed. Monies will be retrieved.
Monies are to be retrieved. Okay, so John Mensah is here. Let me just mention one comment. The Attorney General is on top of the corruption cases, and we must have patience for him to do the job diligently. That's the reason why he's there, to make sure MPP criminals are prosecuted. Persecution, okay? I'm not happy with the pace the AG is going, cry. I want to see people in jail already. All right, so this one is coming from the Love Me Dearly. Ameria Semenya. Thelma says most Ghanaians do not understand these types of productions. They just want them to be jailed, but it doesn't work like that. In advanced countries, it takes time, and they always have a plea deal to recover more. So let's give them time and see how things will go. All right. So Thelma, sends in her message. Ni Latte says the Attorney General should prepare and gather enough evidence before rushing to court. Emmanuel Gibson says compare the first 6 months of the AG to the first 6 months of the MPP's AG. That is where you can do the balancing, all right? So Rashid Okoye says if they are plea bargaining, it means they have stolen the money, therefore prosecution. Fast. All
right, Medasi, but I would want to differ just a little because the number of prosecution going on, the number of investigations, I should say. So Bekaya Napu, Pachomoya always say, honestly, investigating.
Yes.
Or say, or call your friends saying. BNI. There's one at BNI. There's another one at Yoko. Oko enukuhum MPP fu asala e wo ho a. Ya invite no. Oso no nim obi ade ehesere to. You understand? So with that, you would know say something is happening. Now before you be ebegina court so no. Yenkoye your friends MPP Attorney General afi oni nkrofo e kasa say o mpacho bomi o sa case we na me fangeli ato force
no da be na mo fa no no da be na mo be fa no
ono so onam yoko
very important.
Oh sir,
I am telling you the things that are happening.
Oh, okay.
And nema e koso and me confidence in the Attorney General say say wa yedu be koko dina court cream on Abakusi prison because he want to be meticulous and to ensure say because listen or your Attorney General or your Minister of Justice, so he's not interested in railroading somebody to prison like Godfrey Dame was doing with Japa and he's not interested in railroading people to jail. However, you will be given your day. Whatever you need to make your case, and if on one crisis somehow lawyer Krana is ready to. But let me tell you something. Say ote names are Eko Quarter. Wankasa ayedo kwako jina court. Ebane saying ana Signals Bureau guy opamu atachi an court.
I am say lady no.
Lady no.
Yeah.
Opamu atachi an court. Because assembly ko bone. Wo so be ba be politics. Abra me so mesre me freedom. Enom hu se atachi an amwa wo no. Eno pamo no ewo ho. Masa asema eda court no enye adeketwa. If you look at your friend is a bar association president Gati Gati di enti no yedi de bebrebe no. The investigation going on it was sky train no e pinini kunu no ashe kona bi
samo
e pinini kunu ashe kona bi nti ase etumi koye dede e wo baabi se ne be ya anka ni papa mu ena chief justice o tria de anka o tria na nka man favorable court to be na nka ye chinchi mra na nsa kakra awo ho masa the fear that is gripping MPP no joa berem anse no wobu hu se koto ebowa. The fear of going to jail enya de ketwa enya de ketwa enunti no se yenya ehunu bibi anase bia yehu prosecution bebre se ekoso, especially when we know the level of corruption MPP perpetrate ya yenya botre hwe MPP. This was the same pressure Emma Omuyi your friend say Madam Ekufu Gloria Ekufu, because they wanted her to railroad people to yi and say adie we medical j medical quarter it doesn't hold medical when you work and hold it and I'm saying yes and hold it you better as na girlfriend dame on the same hold crop man hold it or be bibia so mama ye de akọ the second term and the girlfriend dame ebedi mama no adie. So it was now obvious how he wanted to go around his prosecution. Anya yende. Tamane wo opposition. Anya yende. Me obia. Me ni men pakro court eche me. Me to be court. Ofuswampo for case ewa ha. Ye wie ye na me nam ato force and ho. Na me nam sedu agongo. Na listen. It was almost a part of my life in opposition. Anya yende. So for me, you making sure say, and all these people, you to me and Yelio, freedom. It is not just enough to go to court, but it's the case I would econo. And trust me, the diligent work that the AG and his team are doing, no, Massa, you need to see court in the grim. You are a goner. Senebeya, wunya kabre unya emre. And you say this issue about plea bargain, you know, it doesn't also mean say ye jawa mwako. No, plea bargain no and say me pese me cooperate. Unya nyobia or cooperate with you your case is half done. Cause onoa obabe jeli no o se magia tum say win the course na so mi obi ka obi chichire mensa yase ade ye free Flagstaff house na eba ye ntino ye de ye nsan ne keke. If somebody is collaborating your story like this, say as I say normally ade ye ba be sign a ye ba be ye bibi say a ye advertise ye ma enkrofo ebe bede na ade na de we e ba no yes we the Flagstaff house e wo interest into ye de ya ne say ye nsa ebe sha say wakane no kre e de achewo ono akase nim say sa ade amaye say ye jelimia a minimum of 10 years and so maye for the fear say be ebe transfer me and I say for the fear say medjuma be bome and I say for the fear say be ka say be NDC you know I had to do some of these things. It is obi e pleadi say ampa bibi say akoso enunti no ankoyi but meboa ama case ya prosecute ono at that point no in fear ya de be man no eso enebete oye adom so na ye regain says kere nyina akra na obetumi enya ni freedom but that stigma say your friends say you are convicted no it is there into no mesre na yenya abutre kakra ema Attorney General's department. Now me I am so confident say this year na ankasa ye be edru court guilty or no guilty I say guilty with explanation.
Manuel to live on Accra 100.5 make our man for say Electroland Ghana one more a delay in various brands Samsung, TCL, Media, Nasco, the akeka ho. Now almost nyame aduma every a year yawada way 31st July ekosi 3rd August kwesiada anopa 8:30 AM kopima yumre 5:30 PM omo eye dwumadie kase bi wo mateto omo niam so eya ohwe eye LED TVC a omo de BJ 799 Ghana cedis. Refrigerators it be 1,200 Ghana cedis. Washing machines 1,199. We a bonanza kese pa mentor meji ja ho. Omo was sprinters. Mo amunim a Coca-Cola runabout no. Wana Electroland ewo. Mesremo Electroland. Ai mo omo wa. Sprinters so de yadi mu Yusuf num nyina wa no omo. Was we your friend Fala discount. I Fala discount from 050-315-9739. TME 050-315-9739. 315-9739. Good. From CCR na FM back on Sabeka Omo. Dr. Megashi Eba and Spiritual Center Semen Kanche Ghana for se sunsumwa yaresa omo esa wo sa sunsum fam no sa eye honam ani enso eka ho wo se eye kidney liver problems fibroid and now say atire yade diabetes asitire yade asthma yade wo so da ye bonu ni nyina eye Dr. Megashi brain all say yade sunsumu no so honamani na omo eboa sunsumu ode mpaibo tawachi location Kumasi omo macro old police house from 054 7044 307 and Krasi Kaswa Prison Junction 0544 580 936 Takrade omo etoye Kejabel government school so from 059 52 03069 onsa ebetumi aka omo MTN simen kancha Ghana fo nyina se isim no omguso omo register entra kra brado omo nyo isim mawo wona wo kro no ai osi say tensities kakra bi say the amount of money I bring say pay very smarter, more secured and eco-friendly way to stay connected. MTN eSIM found Eshim Bills microcredit simin country Ghana for afi ena opeska ebia juma we bia juma na adwuma no ekofom ya wonye ska dia hyem de ohia ya Ghana card eno ano no na de aba Bills microcredit omu gina brand pa afei mamenka eye opposini edru a wode abadwa so a ni imbustable mixture busu eye wo immune system numbi ebeboa papa ena emayare mebonto sei pepun no bi fini mu free so ni ade me so immune system ni yemra wada na nye no me imbustable mixture ne bi wati na ebeboa na afi sukra no onom no na esiesie ni padua no na okai wo se omo gina wo nan so ya yarwe bia ntim mebon tofom omamu dankers People's Junction na boachi eba okanshi tema Ekus Pharmacy anyway Dama Pharmacy omo nyina benya bia de free from 0246 208 496 onsa ebetumi aka omo mame enkai omanfo se eye tontina 74 mixture ya wode aba wo se typhoid show usuro no kidney infection was through tontina 74 hepatitis B crowd ohunu won shempa boampo boom on ekrono afei oba wa ya se oyanum bi enem yade ya sai nipa bo eye wo ya afei eye mojabroso yade tetewo osa yade tetewo brebomu yade samu yade wasini nyina tontina 74 mixture abeso mu aboa na siesie waso memu herbal shops any pharmacy shops ubenya bi from 024 607 3498 and as 050 162 8931 yanko kanshi drug lane onsa beka bi edi afriwo George reality George reality or see and country or some day ensasun dwumedi aba no longer the same no ntokwasem 70 by 100 plot at 25,000 Ghana cedis bam na was see 25,000 Ghana cedis utuamu 30% pe entinya se bia mo chechire ne sa doso ade aso ase chinchire chira obeba okomu adwo 30% dia aka no was spread the amount 6 months abusumi nsia tuane kakranka na eda wo de ekohwe eye site a wo de bema no eye memenda anopa no nson any other days bia no a eye special arrangement nenso memenda pa anopa no nson pa eno moko come to 22 Aferiwa Junction tema so munu wash Michelle Camp Road no so ubekona free bus esi ho na ono makasa no afo enti fresh number we 0533553266 me bosso 0533553266 Woman, I dance your jumadie, building and construction, property management, surveying, any land documentations on Sabbath Miakamo. But so quick one, a dear message now the Aja Attorney General, just 1 minute.
Yeah, me catch and say untie the form for Necam. Yes, the wheels of what just grind slowly. But I just here
piano.
Just here be now. Your brother, I feel your to be filing case 12 o'clock. Just to see my about 3. Yeah, custom the way. So just here and news the Supreme Court. The entrance Friday as you to be trusted. Just to see the piano. Piano go. Piano go fast. Piano on your ma, you see Karaka because my fear they say a trap bronya. Oh, Easter year between me. The white boys used to be shit, how many I guess he?
Already.
Why, boy, I know what's a good idea. Every time I would be a boy, see this guy, Mr. Attorney General. Man, fast up, bro, full of wheels of justice, wheels of justice. Piano, go fast. Piano.
Quick one. Let's go. 1 minute.
Reset agenda. And MP before you know, let him make the same thing.
Mo piano.
No, yes, yeah, be piano. Yeah, per se, you know, pepe.
Tiny bedroom.
Enjoy. Ever call pepe. Yeah, the prosecution no court. Now, who say you know, we will get judgment. Very favorable for Ghana for you now.
Mate, yeah, that's a bit like 100.5. You see, Ferrari as a big red. You see, that's a bit. Right, so that
we can rebuild our economy. We can create jobs. We can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to see policies that work for them. They want fairness, they want opportunity, they want to live in dignity and prosperity. Indeed, they are not asking for handouts. They're asking to be given a fair shot. And let's give them just that. The task before us requires leadership that is empathetic, that is disciplined and accountable, leadership that is not defined by titles, but by service, that is not defined by slogans, but by substance. And so I issue this challenge to each of you to lead your sectors with vision and integrity. Champion
and the money in your body. But joining on your Facebook page. Na Wababekaya Yakini Kadiri, always present. I say, and where is Casland? I don't know. Minim baby a or Casland. All right. So yeah, then I say, Uber to me. I joining on Citizen TV Ghana. Citizen TV Ghana. So we are joining our Citizen TV Ghana. At the same time, we are joining our Benya FM, our Elmina. Sounds that bit me are joining our Elembele West End FM. So we are joining Eddie Free. Thomas Bullet is here with us on Facebook. Cyril Badu. Okay, so I say Casland, no work Caswa. Okay, all right. Okay, so thank you. Cyril Badu or a Caswa. Yada almost I say one more person join on or other platforms so between I join here. Obviously, whether no call bad, the internet service is very bad. Baby, I will be complaining into Monfan Chaye.
Tighten fiscal discipline without compromising social spending. Right, Honorable Speaker, the recent IMF Executive Board affirmed this new economic management model, noting that faced with large policy slippage and reform delays at end 2024, the new NDC administration had taken bold corrective actions to maintain the program on track. Right, Honorable Speaker, the IMF further noted that these corrective actions, combined with continuous structural reforms and an improved external sector, are expected to result in economic stability, resilience, and inclusive growth. Mr. Speaker, we streamlined and increased investment in education, health, agriculture, and infrastructure, as well as employment. In fulfillment of our major manifesto pledge, we established the Ghana Gold Board through Act 1140 to accumulate foreign exchange to support the stability of the Ghana cedi. We have